Look at you, you're so pretty. Isn't she pretty? Look at her. She just loves the attention. So with today's, not really today's, it was a couple days ago. SteelSeries released a new headset to replace my beloved SteelSeries Pro Wireless. I've had these for quite a bit now, actually, now that I think about it. Bought these in July. It's almost been a solid year since I've bought my SteelSeries Pro Wireless. Let's see how they've held up. Before we get on to that, don't forget to like the video if you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget, I have my merch store down below in the link in the description. Go get some great merch. I've got hats, I've got shirts, I've got jackets. This is gonna be fun because this thing is like, this cat's purring in my arm. So I just accept it. Audio's gonna be a little more purry. This is gonna be really hard to not get distracted. Alrighty, so I'm gonna list a few things. These are mostly just the main things I love about my SteelSeries Pro Wireless. A, the hot swappable batteries. This is a lifesaver. These are the same two batteries I've had for a year, and they have shown no sign of degradation, bloating, or anything. To me, it's kind of cool. The band on this, it's also very customizable. SteelSeries has built a complete thing around customizing this, and other companies have as well. For instance, D-Brand has decals you can put on your Steel Wireless Pros. I love the DAC. The DAC helps me so I can do a stream if I ever want to and do it wirelessly, hearing the game, talking to you guys, everything. I do like the EQing in the SteelSeries app. I tried the spatial awareness in the app. I wasn't a fan. I'm going to imagine that the new one is probably much more set up for it. And I loved the original ear pads that were on the headset. I don't like leather that much. They tend to stick to my ear, and I don't really like that. The fabric ones were really nice. Now, after a year, headset doesn't look too bad. There's a little fraying on the actual band from where it's been stretched. There's definitely hair and dirt all over it because I did not clean it before this. There is some sweat along the ear pads on the old ones and the new ones. Here's something that is also a little bad, and it's about the DAC. So I had it on the brightest setting, which partially is my fault, and I don't change this. I have it set just to show me the volume, and that's it. It's got a bit of a burn-in, so let me see if I can explain that. So if you leave a screen that has LED, OLED, or QLED, in this case it's LED, I believe, and if you leave that screen on one screen for a long time, it will basically burn an image of that screen onto, well, that channel, I guess would be the right term, onto the screen, and it just leaves it there. So whenever you go to do something else, it's still there as a burn mark, basically, on the screen. So that wasn't fun to find out. I noticed that 2-3 months ago. Not a horrible thing. I did look to see if I could maybe later on get a new one, a new DAC. However, they don't have a separate wireless DAC you can buy. You can get them on eBay and stuff, but I wasn't really wanting to do that. Another bad thing, I constantly hit both the scroll wheel, both the volume wheel on my headset, and the mute button when I'm just doing normal things. I have never, and this is most just because my use case, used the 3 ports they have on my headset, because I've never hooked it up to my PS4, and I've not really had a need to use any of them. Now, getting back to the good things about this, it's really, really easy to find what you need on your DAC. You just press the big button, go through the menu, and usually it's under one of 3. There's audio, source, and options. Most likely you're going towards options for things. It's brightness, the And this, you can do basically everything. You can check to see what version your DAC is in software. You could see how bright it is if you need to change the brightness. You can see if your headset's paired. You can repair your headset. See if Bluetooth's enabled. You can do so much on the DAC, and that to me is really helpful because it helps me know and more or less just make sure everything is set to how I want it. You could probably do most of this also through software. I just only use the DAC, and that's just me. Now, because of my use case, I don't get on their software that often. I mostly just throw it all through Elgato's Wavelength software, and everything's controlled through there. Now, I got my headset refurbished for $225. Currently, the new Arctis Nova Pro Wireless is $350, and I might buy it. It's really, really tempting. It's got a couple new features the old one doesn't have. For instance, it doesn't have noise canceling. Doesn't really need it because I can't hear my family already. Now, this is also the same price as what the Arctis Pro Wireless already was. However, those are all out of stock at SteelSeries. The only way you're going to get them is probably now on the third market or whatever Amazon has left in stock. So I'm going to jump over there and see if they have any left. I'm going to bet there's probably going to be a bit of a sale. You can get the white one for $494 and the black one for $300. So you can probably get the black one a little cheaper. Yeah, don't buy these. The third market, right? The secondhand market is a little bit still a scalper's paradise. So do try to stay towards getting it from the actual company in this case, or wherever they're selling these. I actually don't see the Pro Wireless, now that I think about it, ever in a store. If they are in a, you can buy them in stores. I imagine it's a special order kind of thing. But I would say if you want the experience from the Pro Wireless, get the Nova Pro Wireless. It's the same headset. From what I've heard, it actually might sound a little better. I haven't heard it myself, so I'll see when I get it. Noise canceling. And there was a third thing. The spatial awareness, which they have in their app for any of the headsets to use. However, this is the first headset they have come out with that is built with that in mind, so I imagine it probably works considerably better with it. It wasn't my cup of tea. A lot of reviewers haven't noticed the difference, other than it's just a little bit different sounding. So give it a try. You might like it, you might not. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like down below, as also subscribe to the channel. And also don't forget to go into that description and get some merch from my merch store. Also, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead over to the actual review I did of these to begin with. I had a lot of fun with these when I first got them, and I still have a lot of fun with them. Being able to just do whatever I can or whatever I want throughout my house is just awesome. Thank you guys for tuning in, and have a good day.